Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are watching and listening to me this particular hour. This is Yoruba Autonomy Mobile Radio and Television, broadcasting and reaching you from the Sunshine State of Florida, United States. My name is Femi Akin Rimisi, and welcome to this edition of Monologue Open Editorial. In this particular edition, I will be speaking to the effect of what's the trending situation in Nigeria with regards to the answer protest that abruptly ended in tragedy, in the death of untold number of people at the onset of the military unleashing their force of arm on protesters that were unarmed, leading to the untold death of a number of protesters in Lagos, Nigeria, and followed by aftermath of a number of other people dying as a request of the protesting of the shootings by members of the Nigerian Armed Forces of defenseless Nigerian civilians. I want it to be on record. Let it be known that it was the Commander-in-Chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces, retired Major General Muhammadu Buhari, who is now the President of Nigeria, and that is being represented by an impostor at the Aso Rock Villa, who is representing a dead president, that the military armed might was unleashed on defenseless Nigerian youth protesting for good governance. That being said, I also want it to be known that it was the members of the SARS department of the Nigeria Police Force that were responsible for the killing, for the maiming, for the looting, for the breaking in of shops and business places. That it was not just some miscreants that comes from nowhere. They were the members of the police and SARS unit that were breaking in and looting. They did that under the cover of the NSAS program. They were the one, the NSAS people, the SARS people are the one who did that. And on top of that, as we speak, as I address the issue this very hour, guess what is going on in Lagos, Nigeria? And at the instance, again, of the police. It is the police that is responsible for most of the tragedies that is happening following the answer. And this we cannot let go on without addressing. We cannot and we should not let it go without addressing it. When we make allegations, there are those who keep asking us, how did you know? Well, how do I know is how you do not want to believe. And besides, when you are asking me how did I know, my response to you is, I'm sorry, I don't answer questions. I'm only trained to ask it. So don't waste your time asking me, how do I know something is going on? But I know it is going on. So if you don't want to believe it, that is your own cup of tea. If you know, you know. Now, we have a situation that beyond what is in plain view, the police in cahoots with the army, and at the instance of Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the so-called governor of Lagos State, they are going behind the scenes in collaboration with some from the federal executives, along with Mr. Rauf Aregbesola, the Minister of Interior, that is Internal Affairs for Nigeria. They are gathering names of people that are involved in the EndSARS, and they are putting those names on no-fly lists, and people are running helter-skelters into hiding in Nigeria. So the leaders of EndSARS now are being hounded while the government is denying their action. We know they are doing it because the families and friends of those that are already in detention, they are crying out, they are making the public to become aware that the government is at it again. And let me say this, those in the government that are doing it, they are doing it at the peril of the government, because the government will pay. The protester will not stop. We will not stop protesting bad governance until there is good governance in the hemisphere. And I heard again that they have seized the license of the Enough is Enough NGO. The government claimed that Enough is Enough has deviated from its purpose. As if you cannot even proceed from your initial purpose into a different thing once you are a registered organization. And this goes into my argument that, look, if you have purpose, don't go register your organization with the government. The Boko Haram is not registered. The ISIS that is operating in Nigeria are not registered. The Fulani herdsmen are not registered. So why are you wasting your time, wasting your money to be registering your organization with the Nigerian government? So you are doing that when you register with the Nigerian government CAC, you are doing that at your own peril. Because there's no good thing that's going to come out of it for you in your favor. The government never make mistake. They never even do anything right. Talk less of mistake in favor of the Nigerian people. I'm not going to take it. I am not going to be quiet about it. I will not acquiesce with bad governance. It is sacrilegious. It is against my belief. It is against my faith. And this is a warning. This is a dire warning to the Nigerian, to the Nigerian people that, look, you have a situation where your house is burning, your rooftop is on fire, and you are pretending there's nothing happening. Just because you are afraid, you don't want to die, but you want to go to heaven. It doesn't happen. You die first, and then you go to heaven or hell. I don't even think there's a place for anyone in Nigeria in heaven anyway. The sure place that they can bet and not lose their bet is hell. Nigeria, as we speak, is no other place than hell on earth. Let us not pretend that the evil that is taking place in Nigeria is not taking place. It is very, very well and healthy. Evil is well and healthy in Nigeria. Evil deeds. Evil deeds by those people in government. Because they are the one doing the evil. And I have said it and I repeat it over and over again that, look, the evils in Nigeria, the evil perpetrators in Nigeria, the criminals in Nigeria are the ex this, ex that, plus the present this, plus present that, of group of people that have been governors, that have been senators, that have been members of the House of Representatives in Nigeria, including local government chairmen and councillors and ministers. Take all of this out of the Nigerian environment, guess what? You will have a nation that is as clean as cleanliness. And these are the people that are going to be the target when we want to do the cleaning. Because everybody will be made to be accountable for their misdeeds. They will be accountable, and their children will be made to be accountable too, and their wives. And the Nigerian public should begin now to be taking note and be making note of what belongs to these people in our society in the name of investment. Aside from the monies that they are hiding inside toilets, inside holes, inside graveyards, inside caskets, inside palace caskets, there are other places where they are hiding money. Overseas and abroad. They complain of money laundering, no money laundering, no money laundering. But guess what? What they're asking you to not do is what they are doing. The money that was made for COVID-19 that was given to the government, that was donated, guess what? They said they get burned in a house. Is a house a bank? Ask them. They give that to us, we swallowed it. If the international community donated food for COVID-19, Nigerian governors hoarded it, they locked it up. That's how wicked these people are. They are now into freezing people's account, the account of those who participated, who are sponsors, who are leaders in NSAS. Their accounts are now being frozen. Their names are now being placed on a no-fly list. No thanks to the Minister of Interior, Mr. Rauf Agbeshola, who is denying it. We know he's a liar anyway. Him and Lai Mohammed, they are liars. A Nigerian NSA protester, the youth, if you do not come out again, shame on you. If they made you to acquiesce and they talk you into stay home and do nothing, and now they are hounding you, and now you are afraid of them, and you say you are Nigerian youth, you are a different generation. I have said it before, that the generation before you will protest it too. We protested, but once they kill, we all run into the house. Labor unions, they will protest, and the government will come up with military force, with police force, and they will shoot and kill, and we will run into hiding. If you, those who were involved in the NSA that they just paused, I keep using the word pause, because I do not want to believe that it has ended, because your concern has not been addressed. If you now run into hiding, and you are hiding yourself, shame on you. Then those who did the protest and died for it, they have died in vain. So don't be telling me that they are not going to die in vain, because that's what all you people were saying. When Taisho Laribuni died, when Gadifa Wehimi died, oh, that they will not die in vain. What has changed since they died? And then you will be saying, God will help us, God will help us. God will not help you. God has given you strength and put you in a position of strength to protest, to make your anger known, to fight for your life, to fight for your freedom, to let your freedom have meaning, to mean something to you. Life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, and the pursuit of those who threatened them. That's what you should be living. Not be afraid of what the impostors men will do to you. How many of them? How many are you? If you do not come out within the next 2 weeks and resume the protest, then we close the chapter of NSAS. We do not want to hear anything about NSAS. Because right now, as we speak, the police in Lagos are arresting people. They are arresting those whom they suspected are part and parcels of the NSA protests. More than 600 people now have been asked to be released from police prison in Lagos State. People that are in jail in Lagos State, arrested by the police, by the NSA, by the SARS themselves. But they are refusing to release, despite the fact that the Department of Public Prosecution is asking that these people be released because there is no evidence to prosecute them. And you are sitting and doing nothing. Back in the house, not why you should be back on the road, back on the street, and begin a dawn to dusk protest. Leave the night for them. Protest daylight. Make the place be unbearable, ungovernable. Bring the traffic to a stop. Because that's the only language that they all understand. stand. Although they have helicopters to carry them around, but at least they will know that they are not free to harass you. Say no to harassment. Get out there and protest. They are freezing people's account. They are making sure that people's families are hungry. Why they have their own money, save in caskets, save in toilets, put away in holes underground, stored inside pots, and in their backyard. They are laundering money here and there, and they are telling you that they want you to be cashless. If you adhere to being cashless, you are a dummy. Keep your money. The banks themselves, where they ask you to save this money, the banks are even doing worse. See what they are charging you. They are charging you for their own ATM. They are charging you for using their ATM to withdraw the money that you save with them, the money that they are making profits from. Say no to bad governance. Go back to protesting. Let us resume the End SAR protest. It is high time. We cannot afford to fold our arm now. Thank you, and God bless you. If you see this video and it reaches you, if you listen to it, please listen to it. And after listening to it, share it. Share it and subscribe to Yoruba Autonomy Television. Thank you.